introduce the participants first. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 215 pounds, he is Kenny Oomega!
6 feet, 215. The veteran from Winnipeg. Same city that produced Roddy Piper, Chris Jericho. At one time, maybe still today. Omega considered the best catch-as-catch-can, the chain wrestling, scientific wrestling, the best in pro wrestling, period, in the last couple of years.
And that is something that Jon Moxley wants to do. He wants to defeat the man known as the best bout machine. But as one of the great philosophers of our time said, you come at the king, you best not miss.
Omega made an interesting remark on the video that, Moxley, you really want to try to chain wrestle me? Meaning that, don't try it. I'm better than you. But this ain't a chain wrestling match. Ain't nothing about scientific nothing in this one.
Oh, Moxley making an entrance through the crowd.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, Jon Moxley!
Those yellow letters written down his back, M-O-X, Jon Moxley. Coming through the crowd, he'll never be caught from behind again. So unpredictable.
He wants to moxify Kenny Omega here tonight in any way, in any form that it takes. This match will not count on their one-loss record. It will not get either one closer to a AEW title match. It's purely personal.
And referee Paul Turner drawing the duties for this match. Paul Turner was actually on the receiving end of that paradigm shift from Moxley. Yeah. Moxley was warned the next act of physical violence against an official will result in a fine, a significant fine.
Well, my point here, why is Turner in this match?
Oh!
But nonetheless, here we go. It's not going to be pretty, folks. It may be bowling shoe ugly at times, but it's damn sure going to be a slobber knocker. Look at him.
Oh, Omega laying in some heavy shots to the side of the head and a chop across the chest.
Omega firing right up on Jon Moxley.
Moxley with the swing and the miss. Omega with a high boot. The Yakuza kick taking Moxley down. And you see that knee pad, or that elbow pad, excuse me, on the right elbow of Moxley, where he had that MRSA infection surgically removed. Oh!
Right, no, that good crisp right hand, and Omega says no more momentum. And look at this.
A black hole from Jon Moxley.
First time I saw that was used by the Big Boss Man. A sidewalk slam action. That may be the most scientific thing that Moxley does in this entire damn match.
And Moxley immediately.
We're on sanction, huh? It's time for some fucking garbage.
Oh boy, he's not going to repeat what he said, but you get his intentions.
Jon can be rather blunt at times. Well,
the first bit of plunder sent into the ring.
It's a plunderous world here tonight.
Oh!
Omega, man,
cracked across the top of the head by the lid of that trash can.
Well,
Omega couldn't bring the trash can up, and Moxley forced him to pay the price.
Both arms underhooked. Kenny senses that. Instead of driving through that, being driven through the can, he takes Moxley to the outside and regains the offensive advantage.
Kenny Omega has been on the receiving end of that paradigm shift multiple times. Once through that poker chip, once through a glass table.
Omega getting ahead of steam here.
Oh, the top of the drop kick! Like a high jumper.
Yeah, great athleticism by Omega.
across the spine of Jon Moxley.
Man, anybody that thought Kenny Omega was one-dimensional ever, as far as being, he's a great scientific wrestler, but is he a tough guy? I think we've answered all those questions already. He's a damn tough guy.
Don't doubt the toughness of Kenny Omega. Throwing that beer into the eyes of Jon Moxley.
At least it wasn't Dippin' Dots.
Oh,
Look at this.
Moxley.
Where are
Puts
they?
in the midsection there. Oh! There's, I believe, in the exact opposite corner of the arena from us.
Good. Beautiful. And look at this. If it ain't nailed down, you can figure they're going to use it.
Omega.
Kenny, what are you doing?
Diving foot stuff through the trash can. And Moxley comes up heaving for air.
Out there in a very unprotected area. But still, anything goes in lights out. Look at this. Feet, knees up, stomp.
Pinpoint accuracy from the cleaner.
Omega has brought his A game tonight, let me tell you. He's looking. Get that guy another beer, will you?
This is a match that was supposed to take place on August 31st at All Out. That MRSA infection caused Moxley to be a very late scratch. Now Omega went for the backflip off the barricade.
He underestimated Moxley's resilience.
He turned his back. He took his eyes away from one of the most dangerous men in professional wrestling.
Just don't do that. Omega got the false sense of maybe security. Now back in the, I started to say the friendly confines, the ringside area. That would be somewhat ridiculous.
Nothing friendly about this match. And now Moxley snaps suplex on the outside.
They could care less what this is going to do to their bodies tonight, tomorrow, or next year. This is what you're getting in AEW. This all-out physical warfare, great intensity, and hell with your well-being. And I'm not saying that's the right thing to be. That's what you're seeing here. That's what we've seen most of the night. Amazing athletic events from some tough son of a guns, men and women.
We have seen 2 lights-out matches previously here in All Elite Wrestling. Oh, Moxley with the barbed wire back. Look at those spikes. First ever unsanctioned match here in AEW is between Jon Moxley, Joey Janela. Jon Moxley wins. The second on AEW Dark. Oh, God.
This could be bad. How can it be good, JR? I don't know. Moxley. I think he's salivating.
Oh, Omega!
Man, at the last moment, Omega able to steer his way out of that deep water. Oh, but not that time. Barbed wire back, right in the spine. And another shot.
Oh.
Moxley is loving this punishment. Cruel and unusual punishment doled out by Mox. And Omega's a human pinky.
Yeah, look at the punctures all over the back of Kenny Omega.
Oh, man. Very graphic. I told you it wasn't going to be for the weak at heart, and it's damn sure not. And we're just getting rolling here.
And Moxley asking Omega if he wants to quit. There's no quit in the heart. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Man, Moxley has no conscience. He does not give a damn. And this crowd is loving him.
The second ever unsanctioned match here in AEW, on AEW Dark, between Kenny Omega and Joey Janela. Kenny Omega won that one. Does Kenny have the same amount of sadism in his heart?
Look at his back.
That's Jon Moxley.
Oh, no! Omega trying to keep that barbed wire out of his face and eyes.
Oh,
and Rick's the eyes himself.
Gouging the eyes of Moxley.
That works in a lot of street fights. That's what we got here.
Omega.
Oh, go for the
Ducks
head.
under. There's the speed of Omega. Moxley breaks. Oh! Raking the bat across the arm. Oh!
Moxley tried to ward that off, got a little of it. Man. Omega says, what the hell is this possessed human being doing to me?
The previous 2 lights out matches.
Stop pile driver! On the can. Head on the can. Can wins.
100 times out of 100. We called those previous matches career-shortening matches, but I mean, this could very well be a career-ending match.
Let's hope not. Let's not go there. Now Omega looked at the bat, decided, no. I got another idea, apparently.
The cleaner could be looking to sweep out the... No, he's not.
Well, Devon, get the tables.
And Omega now with that...
Hey, you just might want to move around over there. You come to AEW, you never know who's going to be sitting beside you.
Omega, now he's gonna sweep up the trash.
The cleaner is going to do some serious extreme cleaning. I've heard of spring cleaning. This is extreme cleaning. And what's good for the goose, you got to believe. Oh! A can to the face.
A blindsided attack, and Jon Moxley.
Oh, Moxley hit. Oh, in the back of the head.
And think about all those nerves in the scalp of Jon Moxley just radiating pain, immense, significant pain.
No! God almighty! Ladies and gentlemen, what are we seeing here? What are we witnessing? Oh, this...
Oh. And the... Oh, the cleaner!
Look at the cleaner. This ripping,
no.
scar in the back. This flesh, the epidermis being hung on the barbs. And look at Moxley. Oh! Good God almighty, ladies and gentlemen. What price are these men paying for the sake of this event and to settle this score that's gotten way out of hand? Smartest decision AEW made was not sex this damn thing. Yeah, man, you're right, ma'am. I am too.
Disbelief written on the face of the crowd.
And some drunk guys said, how do they do that? No. Damn it. Get the, no.
Paul Turner asking Jon Moxley if he's ready to give up. My money would be on no. As Omega drops a hold on it. Oh!
Face first, right into the barbed wire again.
Omega's got him set up, perhaps looking for the Kotaro. Omega's wrist, I think, came into contact with that barbed wire.
Well, this matches the rest of his skin.
I mean, you play with fire.
Here we
1,
go.
2.
Near fall. One of the few near falls we've seen in this matchup because these guys have been too busy beating the hell out of each other and torturing each other to go for a pin. They want this to have no questions asked when it's all said and done. One winner, one man is a better man tonight. Who's it going to be?
But I mean, think about this. This is just ego. There is no strategic advantage to this match in terms of the title picture, in terms of your win-loss record. Omega.
Now, what's he doing here?
He's blocking, actually.
I see what he's doing.
Blocking the ring post cam, but I mean. Uh-oh.
Omega's got...
So he could do this all day. And as he hoists them, green overalls, Omega heading up top.
Oh!
Back flip of the trash can.
Shoulders are down.
2,
The shoulders are down.
no.
He got a near fall. Omega could have swore he's getting 3 out of that one. And by God, he got close. He got very close.
Omega taking him up. Look at this. Off the middle rope with that trash can just compressing into the chest of Jon Moxley. As of the night the lights went out in Baltimore.
Wait a minute. What
Those are mouse traps. All set to explode.
Wow. Now this is a first for me. I don't like dealing with one of those damn things. What's just a passel full of them, handful.
There's got to be 50, 60 mouse traps affixed to that board. Oh, Omega turned his back to Moxley.
Who's getting the cheese? Look at these shots. They can't help themselves, folks. There is absolutely so much competitiveness here.
And those boxing elbows from Jon Moxley. Oh! Boom! Blocks the lariat. There's Omega!
Oh! That's the difference maker, that big knee. And Mox just struck Omega with a thunderous, uproarious clothesline. Through the bruising, the battles, and the blood and the beer, here they go. And now can you build a better mousetrap? Maybe the question here.
Yeah, you can build 60 of them. Now Moxley. Each snap.
That's a first for OJR, folks. Look at that. Good Lord. That's
my stomach.
I can only imagine, and it's all I want to do. Imagine.
Moxley with the flat of his boot across the face of Kenny Omega.
You got to wonder how much longer this can go, simply because the amount and the volume of punishment that both these men have taken.
And Moxley looking under the, what could he possibly, apparently Moxley going down to the harbor, getting some anchor chains.
He got a good deal on some chain, looks like. And it's AEW gold, by the way. Look at this.
And creating just a pile of steel.
That's all it is.
And it's an awkward pile of steel.
And a kick right in the face to boot.
You have to imagine a paradigm shift on those chains.
Ooh.
Oh no, instead.
Oh! Sidewalk slam with authority on those chains. Right again in the spine, the lower back of Kenny Omega. Now Moxley with a cover. The face covered with a forearm, but not enough. Not enough to hold Omega down for the 3.
Kenny Omega, barely being brought up to his feet. Jon Moxley looking perhaps for a swinging neck breaker or a hanging neck breaker.
Oh, yes! Oh!
The back of Kenny Omega's skull.
Go to the cover right here. Omega quickly kicks out. That tells me Omega is in a bad, bad way to kick out that quick.
And Moxley recognizes it.
The sense of urgency that displayed by Kenny Omega tells a giant story of where we are in this match.
And closed fist, and Moxley just absorbing them.
And Moxley willing to take 3 shots, unprotected.
To give one.
Yeah, to give one and to show Omega you can't hurt me.
At this, And he swore that he was going to break Omega's jaw.
Well, at least Moxley's got a plan.
Oh! Omega trying to insert his fingers between those links of the chains, but Moxley has a grip so tight. Omega can't find purchase.
Nothing the referee can do about it either, folks. It's lights out. There's no disqualification. All these inanimate objects that we have come to know and love in this match are all legal.
Omega not willing to submit, not willing to give up. Grabbing the trash. Oh, the corner of the trash can actually being driven into the face of Moxley. Oh, and those cross-face shots.
Those are just nasty. Nothing but nasty coming from Jon Moxley.
And Moxley, oh, look at this. Look at the, just repeated shots to the top of the head.
That's one way to break the hold in your scalp.
He was looking for that rear naked choke. Jon Moxley, of course, training in Extreme Couture in Las Vegas. Adding some MMA techniques to his repertoire. But Omega, no stranger to MMA himself, able to fight his way out of it. Oh! Planted, but not on the chains, luckily for Kenny Omega.
Nice version of a rock bottom by Jon Moxley. Moxley's, he's not the inquisitive kind. He's looking for something specific. We don't know what it is. We have no idea. And we've got a feeling we're going to find out.
We've been surprised every time. And Moxley got something in his hand. Is it a screwdriver? Oh no, it's an ice pick.
All right, come on. At some point, really?
Oh!
Omega fighting back.
That chain wrapped around his right hand, the shot to the midsection of Moxley.
Even more dangerous. That hand wrapped in steel. And here comes...
Oh! Puncturing the top turnbuckle.
Oh, God.
Omega.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Moxley fights free. Oh, high angle backdrop on the chains. The Snapdragon suplex on the chains. That would have been it.
That top turnbuckle could have been Omega's body right there. That could have been Omega's body if Moxley had had his perverse and sickening way.
Jon Moxley calling for the finish.
It's like Moxley's been in prison for years and finally got an escape or a reprieve, or whatever you want to say. And all that pent-up emotion, anxiety, anger, frustration are coming to the front here tonight.
And now, it's got that chain wrapped around the neck of Omega.
Omega's got to protect himself.
Omega!
There it is!
Oh, Snapdragon suplex!
It's a big-time difference maker. One of the most scintillating offensive weapons in all of pro wrestling. And Omega knows how to do it and do it well.
Second one! Moxley very nearly on Dream Street.
He may be around the corner. Omega's he's found what he's looking for. Snapdragon suplex, and it's working. It's working.
Got the full Nelson locked up. And Moxley now biting the face of Omega to break free. It's the ropes lariat tucked under.
Oh, gosh. That's 3 Snapdragon suplexes. 3 of them.
And now Kenny Omega with the chain in hand.
That Moxley brought into the ring, by the way.
And now Omega with the chain wrapped around the neck of Moxley.
You see why this match is not sanctioned.
And he's locking it off. Moxley! Oh, no! This is... John, his feet aren't on the ground.
Moxley.
His hand dropped. His right hand dropped.
Paul Turner is in one hell of a bind here. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
You know what saved Jon Moxley? It was the blood on the hands of Kenny Omega. He lost the grip. The chain slid through his hands. And that is the only thing that saved Jon Moxley there.
Look at Omega offering Moxley an entry or an exit. What are we going to see here?
We may see Jon Moxley get terminated.
Or not. Look at Moxley. He's got an eye on his adversary.
But doesn't even know where he is. Omega goes up to the top. Oh, the top and crashing through Moxley on the table.
Tables cracking, bodies cracking, hearts being tested as we take another look.
Omega clearing the top rope and driving Jon Moxley, the back of his head through that table. You can see exactly where the table broke, courtesy of the skull of Jon Moxley.
Both men got to be getting very, very fatigued. They've lost blood. They have just had the hell beaten out of them in a variety of ways, in unusual ways, because they're using all these objects.
And the fans here in Baltimore having a hard time trying to discern who to root for, what to root for. I mean, obviously, they love both of these competitors. They don't want to see their career end any sooner than it should. But This is hard to watch, JR.
Absolutely. Well, got a feeling. Yeah, I got a feeling.
Could be literally anything in there.
It very well could be anything in there. But I got a feeling, whatever it is, nobody's going to like that suffers it.
Omega looking in the canvas bag.
That's that.
It's just broken glass.
Could it be the broken glass out of that header he took?
It's from that table. The table.
And Kenny
He's trying to blind him.
He's trying to cut Moxley.
Oh, the glass across the palm of their hand.
The mean streak of Kenny Omega exists loudly and prominently.
And now just mashing up that glass. Razor sharp shards of glass. Just listen to that sound, JR.
Yeah, it's not thumbtacks. It's shards of broken glass. Broken glass.
Everywhere. But Moxley
back up. He's not done by a long shot. Spine on the pine.
The sit-out spinebuster. Omega 1, 2. No! Oh, Paul Turner's actually counting. He got broken glass in the palm of his hand.
Referee's putting those gloves on for his own protection.
Look at
this.
Moxley just shivering.
I haven't seen two men go through this much to win a match, maybe in forever.
Oh, if he... just dragging him.
I can't stand to watch this. Good God.
Now stepping over.
Sharpshooter, scorpion deathlock, call it what you will. It's a submission.
And Jon Moxley's in the center of the ring, and he has to literally crawl through broken glass.
He's got to crawl through broken glass to get to the damn ropes to break the hold. Good Lord, how bad does he want to win?
But here's the thing, there's no rope break. Moxley used the ropes to pull himself upright.
Crowd buzzing and buzzing. What's next, they must be thinking, as are we.
And Omega just picking up pieces, shards of glass into the palm of his hand. He's looking for the biggest, the most jagged shards.
Got a feeling we're not going to be seeing too many more of these non-sanctioned matches.
I mean, how could we?
What's he thinking? What's Omega thinking now? He's walking around like those are diamonds.
Oh.
No.
He's
trying to put him in.
Forcing the glass in the mouth of Moxley. Oh, he's called for it. Oh, went for the V-trigger. German suplex.
On the glass. On the glass. Oh! V-trigger. Knock the ice. Knock that glass around the mouth of Moxley.
Omega setting him up, building a head of steam. Second one, right on the money. Moxley against the ropes. Oh, he's going out of the ring.
Moxley got momentum, took Moxley right out of the ring. He also may be aware that the farther I can get from Omega right now, the better off that I am.
Somehow, this entrance ramp is the safest place in the building for Jon Moxley at the moment.
These men are paying one hell of a price.
Omega with that ice pick. Or screwdriver, I can't even tell what it is.
I think it's a screwdriver. I hope it's, it doesn't matter.
It's an implement of destruction.
Yeah, no kidding. It's an implement of destruction that has no business in a wrestling match. But, oh, by the way, this isn't a wrestling match. This is a lights-out fight.
And Omega just stalking his prey, bathed in red light like a scene from a horror movie.
Paul Turner trying to reason with Omega to no avail. Oh, come on! Oh, my God!
Just dragging it.
What the hell's Omega doing? Writing his initials in his head?
And Moxley still will not give up.
Omega looking lovingly at that object of destruction, whatever the screwdriver, ice pick, whatever it is.
Omega calling for the Young Bucks and Hangman Adam Page, his cohorts in the Elite.
Tell them to bring something. What else is there to bring? Now the Bucks trying to reason with Kenny. Kenny's taking this a little far now.
Reasoning with a madman.
Adam Page, Young Bucks. It's been a challenging night for the Elite, quite frankly. Page got a win.
But the Bucks lost at the hands of the Proud and Powerful. You can see Nick still limping.
They're walking away from Kenny Omega. I'm not sure what that means, other than they may not want to be a party to any more of this insanity.
That makes them an accessory. Oh,
are you? Oh my!
Barbed wire spider web. Oh God!
Omega just getting rid of his weapon, so he must really feel good about everything that's coming down right now.
Tossed away the smaller weapon for a much larger one. That barbed wire spider web. He's thinking one-winged angel.
No!
How can Moxley withstand this? Moxley, breaks free.
Moxley counters.
He's got to make up the fireman's carry.
Omega the shoulders. They're teetering.
The knee blocked. He blocked it.
Oh my God! I don't want. Good God Almighty! What are we seeing? The mutilation of two grown athletes who hate each other so badly that they're willing to do this to get a victory. This crowd cannot believe it, and neither can I. Look at this. Look at this.
The suplex into the barbed wire spider web.
The commitment to have a match that will never be forgotten is overwhelming for both these men. Barbed wire wrapped around their bodies. Now the question, how the hell do they get them out of there?
Unbelievable. And think about this. These guys have to reach across the barbed wire to dig them out. They're not just putting themselves in jeopardy. They're putting the ring crew, the Young Bucks, I mean, just the staff, everyone is in jeopardy now. Oh, look at how it's sticking to the bodies. And the lacerations all over both competitors. And Moxley so tangled in it.
The Elite trying to have some sort of conversation, reason with Kenny Omega, a member of their Elite group. Moxley finally makes his way out of this barbed wire torture chamber.
And Moxley up to both feet. Omega struggling to get to a vertical position. Oh, just a...
Wait!
Oh!
Moxley assaulting anybody that's trying to help Kenny.
Oh, look at this. He's going for a suplex through that illuminated set piece. Oh! Oh! Just rattling off the head of Jon Moxley.
Cracking that skull. And now Omega looking for something, anything.
Bang! Oh, God, the feet trigger!
This is the damnedest thing I think I may have ever seen in my entire career. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
It is, ref.
Moxley, the first to emerge from the pile.
Just another look at it.
Omega, if you notice, his head actually went through the top part of that plexi. Oh yeah, his face just collides with the top part of that plexiglass structure.
And Omega, as a result of that, is still down.
Yeah, he definitely seems to have gotten the worst of it. Only now emerging.
Moxley having to pull himself up. Again, we talked about fatigue, but the adrenaline rush has got to be something that these men, the level of this adrenaline rush as they've ever experienced in their life. Because you can't do what they're doing right now without a hellacious adrenaline flow.
But at some point, that adrenaline has to run out.
Yeah, at some point your body says to hell with it. I can't go anymore.
It's just, it's a matter of physiology. And now, Moxley trying to escape to the ringside area, but Omega in hot pursuit.
Hard shot there by Omega. They're back in the scene of the crime.
This entire building is the scene of the crime. Oh! Paradigm shift!
Paradigm shift! Legs are neutralized! They're down! Oh! Omega kicks out! How the hell did that happen? The will to win, the will to survive and not lose is overwhelming for both these men. And I thought the paradigm shift was it.
It is just the animal instinct to survive. Rooted deep in every human being's brain. Fight or flight. And Moxley and Omega, look.
What the hell's he doing?
He's cutting away the apron, or excuse me, the canvas, the ties. Jon Moxley just slicing away the ties.
Well, he's got a plan, obviously. You just don't do that randomly. There's something he's looking at doing here. One could deduce what it probably could be, but we don't know. And it's been so unpredictable here tonight. How can you guess? How can you predict?
And Moxley he has undone half of the canvas of the ring.
How these guys are even standing, and only one of them is right now. It's beyond me.
And exposing.
Well, you'll see what the guts of a wrestling ring looks like. There you look at it. There's a little padding right there, and then you got wood.
There's sheets of wood. There's Moxley.
I got a feeling Omega's going to get the wood here in a minute, because Moxley has set it up perfectly to do some damage. Or maybe Omega does the damage to Moxley.
Those pine boards being exposed by the purveyor of violence, Jon Moxley.
Moxley even pissed at the canvas.
And
oh, look at this. Oh.
no.
Yeah, you got
Jon, no. Oh, looking for the gut style.
But it's countered. The elevation, the back body drop, countered out of that gut stop pile driver. Well, that could have been really nasty. The back drop was bad enough. The pile driver would have been
Omega feet trigger.
And Omega, he's going to dance with Brung him here, folks.
He's got him up. The leg is captured. One leg, no. Omega, boot to the midsection. Shift from Omega.
Charge down.
Two.
No! That was so close. So damn close. As Omega using Moxley's own finishing maneuver. Oh, that would add some insult to injury, wouldn't it?
A move that Omega knows so well.
Fans are beside themselves here. They're Some of them have probably never seen this much physicality. Raw, guttural emotion, the athleticism, the passion that we have seen from start to finish here tonight. And what a way to finish this pay-per-view.
Omega, he's got Moxley laid out. He's headed to the top. Repositioning Moxley now. After driving Moxley head first into those pine boards.
Way up there in parts unknown of no man's land. No zip code here.
Omega.
No reason, no margin for error.
Oh my God, the Phoenix Splash!
And it went to hell. And Kenny went face first into that wood.
Omega
Fans cannot believe what they're seeing, and neither can we.
taking a page out of the Golden Stars playbook and paying the price. 1, 2. Oh my God!
Omega, I can't believe his will. His spirit to win, to fight and compete is overwhelming. But right now, Moxley's got the upper hand. He may be one paradigm shift away from winning this war. And I mean damn war.
Oh, no! The elevated paradigm shift.
Omega got dropped on his head. Both legs up. Moxley wins it. Moxley wins his war tonight with Kenny Omega.
The winner of this match, John Moxley.
But you gotta believe that the war with John Moxley and himself will rage on. What a match.
He beat the best bout machine, but at what cost?
I don't think any of us could have asked those two men in this fight to do more than they have done. The subtlest thing, and Moxley is still full of piss and vinegar, fire and emotion. Wow.
John Moxley has vanquished Kenny Omega.
Moxley says he's the baddest son of a bitch in this business. I cannot argue that point whatsoever after what we've seen tonight.
The doctor checking on him, as are the Young Bucks. Kenny Omega, that is.
Moxley very attitudinal after scoring, no doubt, the hardest fought victory of his entire pro wrestling career.
He put all of that effort, all of that blood, sweat, and tears into a match that will not count on his record. What is he going to do when there's a title on the line here?
Go back and take a look at some of this amazing action, confrontation, physicality. The chances these men took came over and over, and that was a spine buster, all on the great Arn Anderson on that glass. And bam! Retaliation by Moxley.
And JR, it was hard to watch at times, but John Moxley, he called his shot. He promised us glorious, beautiful, professional wrestling violence.
Oh, I can't stand that.
And that is exactly what we got here tonight. Oh.
Amazing V-trigger. Hey, that was a hell of a move right there, but it didn't get the pay winner done.
Yeah, the paradigm shift into the pile of broken glass.
Yeah, it didn't win it for him. I thought it was over there. Then this, Moxley exposes the wood, and then...
Oh, and Omega just face first.
Yeah, it finally paid off for Moxley. And that big elevated paradigm shift into the wood, Moxley wins it. Maybe he feels a little vindicated now about where his career has been and where it may be going.
Undoubtedly an upward trajectory here for John Moxley.
He's special. Moxley is very, very special. And the best is yet to come from John Moxley.
Careful what you wish for.
JR, we have seen bloodshed. We have seen heartbreak. We have seen champions, we have seen challengers, but we have seen an amazing night of professional wrestling here in Baltimore, Maryland.
I have never been a part of a pay-per-view more enjoyable from start to finish, with more diversity, more athleticism, and more toughness from every man, woman, and child that were involved in this program. So, ladies and gentlemen, we certainly appreciate you inviting us to your home. Thank you for supporting our brand, AEW, and we will see you Wednesday night on TNT in Nashville.